Good afternoon. Myself, I'm Dr.M, innovator, DTCFC. In this video, we'll be seeing on case study projects in the field of AI and MI. For that, I have my new students to handle this session. Before getting into the video, let me introduce my team.
I'm Lakshna from AML department, third year, SNS Institutions. I'm Ashwita Satish Kumar from third year CSE, SNS Project Technology. I'm Parvat Karma, third year CSE, SNS Forensic Technology. I'm Jayalakshmi from third year CSE, SNS Project Technology. So I'm going to share my project experience via case study. So our project is based on active predictive maintenance, which is AI driven. So basically, many of them know about that flight issues and event incidents, that kind of things. So we are basically going for that aircraft predictive maintenance. So aircraft is somewhat we know that it's a main thing important for the people safety and kind of. So we are based on our project. We are going for a component based structure. So in that component based structure, we are going to take that APU. So it is nothing but it's kind of a steply engine like we use in car tires, like we are used for steply. So for that we are going for aircraft maintenance. There is a main engine and then it is a supportive engine. So it's basically supportive engine means it's not that much use of it. By analyzing it, we are gradually know that it gonna be failure at gradual times. So according to the main engine if the the flight crash or crash into the ocean or something kind of that behavior happens. So instead of that, we are looking for a main engine. Main engine we can't able to predict that much. So we are going for that APU. APU is what somewhat it's the main thing. If the flight doesn't contain APU means it will gradually fade. The engine will gradually fade. It supports that main engine and it will gradually fade. We can predict that using that range of APU sensors and data sensors and the kind of sensor data. So by using our ML model, we are going for that and we actually predict that time period which are going to somewhat failure of engine and we support that ways. That's all. So I'm going to talk about my project that is EduVerse, that is an AI-based LMS system. So while analyzing the problem, we observed our students around us who use online learning platforms to learn upon certain concepts. So on the whole, almost every platform was having a static content that will be learned by every single individual. So that was a core problem we noticed. So to come over that, we had some key ideas, that is skill gap detection, AI-based personalized recommendations and feedback system, and also a smart dashboard, and also adaptive learning path for every single user who's learning. Since some student may learn faster, some may take some time to learn about concepts, and our teachers will also have to not track every individual student's progress very easily. So that was the main problem of the problem we choose. So to come over that, we used all these key ideas into our project, and we built the project using Python. We used directed graphs and these to structure the content like topics, subtopics, and each module. We also included games as well as quiz and certifications over the course completion for every student to make them feel focused and enthusiastic on learning the subjects. So on the whole, our EduVerse project was created to transform a traditional LLMs into a learning and adaptive, a dynamic learning pathway for every single user who is using it. Moreover, that instead of creating a platform that is a one size fit everyone, we created our EduVerse such that it fits every individual according to their capability, their understandability. So it provides an adaptive learning path such that each and every student will get to know the concept according to their understanding capability. So this is said to be a key feature of our platform that we created as well. Hello everyone, I'm here to talk about my dive expedition project, and it is based about ML. Okay, so before building up my project, my plan was to develop a DD based project. Like for example, the empathy, define an ideal part should be clear before building the project. Right? So my part was that. So about empathizing, the project is about diabetic prediction. So
the problem is that nowadays many people, even small children, are getting diabetics. Not only adults, the small children are also getting diabetics. So that is the main issue of our project. So what we did is that we collected the in the defined part, we wanted a specific group of people rather than focusing on everyone. We wanted a specific group of people. Like for example, we chose female candidates because, for example, the female persons they have many risk conditions like menstrual cycles, periods, and pregnancy, etc. So our focus was to focus on them. So what we did is that we collected about 700 data sets for women candidates, and it was about. But what I was struck is that the diabetes prediction depends upon many of the factors. Like for example, the number of pregnancies, the skin thickness, the insulin level, then the body mass index ratio. So the diabetes actually depends upon all these factors. That was what we were analyzing on. So what we did is that we collected all the data sets, and the main issue was cleaning the data set because we had a lot of missing values in work. We had a lot of inconsistent values. So we had to clean that into a proper data set. Then after that, building the project, we used some vector machine, that is the SVM model, and we used linear regression. Because and we also built the model using supervised machine learning. We already had the outcome of the data set because and one more in data set part, you can actually collect the data set in two ways. You can directly hospitals and collect the data set of one candidate, or else we can collect it from factors to actually use the candidate set to collect the data set. And after that, after the model prediction, we use XVM as I said before, support vector machine, which is a support vector classifier model for predicting, and based upon which we actually split the data set into two parts, the testing data set and the training data set, and we got about 77% of accuracy. And why we did this project is because in many hospitals it's difficult for people to get the report on time because we'll be getting the report after 1 day or 1 week based on the doctor availability. But using our project, we can easily within these files like the index, the BMI, the skin thickness, etc. They can easily get the diagnosis solution. So this was the main focus on project.
Today I'm going to talk about the project customer churn prediction. Okay, most of the telecom companies face in customer churn problem, which is to be rectified. As customer churn often causes the revenue risk. So they have to properly maintain the data set who are null churn, who are not active customers. To identify that, the data set should be clean and mostly deployed. So the ideal part is to provide the proactive intervention instead of the responsive reactive responses. So in the ideal part, as from analyzing the empathy part, we come in defining the customer churn prediction. You have to predict how much amount of revenue are lost, and how to predict what are the drivers who drive the churn, and how to analyze how churn happens, like when the customer leaves the website or app, or what the feature the customer has. So from the defined part that we came to ideate, in the ideate part, I decided to feature engineer the model using the data set collected. After seeing the data set, I have to like feature engineer some of the additional features like subscription rate or revenue ratio or activity ratio. So like that, I have to add some more features to identify what are all the customers or the retention rate. To increase the retention rate, I have to add these features. So after adding these features, you have to train the model. I worked on so many models to evaluate their performance. Each model provides the error value. Among the models, random forest provides the best error value. So I just choose the random forest model. After choosing the model, I have to give the solution like what is the main factor that's going to be the outcome. In my project, the main factor is the risk rate for the given revenue, what is the risk the customer got.